Not a lot going on in terms of news, just a few things to get into today here. An interesting little BlizzCon related purchase package that you can get here. We'll talk about that. Also, some of the things changing in the game right now and some more 12.1 stuff to get into here. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight in. Advanced Ritual Site Study achievement is now available. That's right. If you didn't know, there is an achievement that for the first time, you could actually get it this week. It is now week 6 of 12.0.7, and the Advanced Ritual Site Studies achievement can now be completed with all the quests now available. There were a total of 6 quests for this achievement. Each quest was unlocked on a weekly basis, starting at the very beginning of patch 12.0.7. The quest can be picked up from Lady Darkglen in Silvermoon City. So there you go. There's a catch up to this. You can do all the quests now. So if you haven't been keeping up with these, you should be able to go back and do it all. All you have to do is complete a Tier 2 ritual, or I should say complete 2 Tier 6 ritual sites with certain challenges on. So there you go. Completing these will get you that achievement. What does the achievement give you? Well, an achievement, okay? Complete the following advanced studies. There you go. So if you're an achievement chaser, you can get the achievement, and a total of 2 Nebulous Core bonus rolls. Hey, some bonus rolls to be had as well if you're still bonus rolling, which I think a lot of people are just kind of past that at this point. Moving on, we got additional 12.1 content coming out here. Really, it's Season 2, more nerfing, more things going on, more balancing, I should say, not just nerfing, going on with some of these dungeons that are going to be part of our Season 2 rotation. King's Rest. Right now, they have adjustments going on with a lot of the mobs and stuff, increased periodic damage with some of these. So we are seeing some updated tuning in terms of the other way, right? King's Rest has been getting nerfed into the ground from the last couple rounds we've seen here, but it does look like we're seeing a little bit more of a uptick in some of the damage these guys are doing. I really have no idea how King's Rest is going to play. I have not tested it on the PTR. I know a lot of people had issues with it back in the day. I personally didn't like some of the boss fights, but they're basically completely changing these things around. So we'll see how it's going to feel when we're actually in there doing it. For Murderer's Row, they have a reduction of periodic damage from Kaista Mana Heart. For Temple of Sithralis, we see also a couple changes, reductions in health for some of the creatures being summoned. Arrow Barrage from Sandswept Hunters, they have reduced ticking damage. Sand Fury Stone Fist has reduced damage on their ground pound abilities. And then Agitated Nimbus has accumulating charge. They reduce the damage increase per stack on that. So a bunch of nerfs actually across the board, it looks like. Reduced in impact damage here for Temple of Sithralis. So that one's pretty much gotten nerfed consistently across the board here with this round of patches, as has Murderer's Row. The one that's really getting played around with is King's Rest. So we got to see how that one tests out after all these changes. Moving on to another interesting thing that was found in 12.1. We went through all the mounts not too long ago. And yeah, there are some cool mounts coming out with the patch, like almost every patch, right? There's a couple things guaranteed. Some cool mounts and new currencies, right? Those are things that come with every patch. Well, there's 2 more mounts that have been data mined here. The Delver's Arcane Golem. As the name implies, this construct is found inside of a treasure within the Gnarldor Isle Delve. This thing is found inside of a sturdy chest. It was originally intended as a gift for Silvermoon. This construct was lost in transit on the shores of the Gnarldor Isle. So this thing was caught in the Strait of Hormuz, I guess. That's where it's going to Silvermoon through the Strait of Hormuz and got snatched up. So this was a construct meant to defend Silvermoon. Looks like it got caught up in some kind of piracy and now defends whatever it is going on in that delve. So a cool looking mount. Yeah, it's another mech suit. I know, right? Oh, look, another mech suit. Yeah, I'm pretty sick of mech suits myself as well. I've said this a couple times before. I think Undermine, that patch gave me enough mech suits to last quite a while, and it seems like Blizzard just loves iterating on mech suits lately. We have so many of these things. Another mount that was found, the new Serpent. This new Serpent can be purchased from the Second Mate Slugs, a Tortolan dealer found at the Toka Folly in the Coiled Isles. The description, the Oozing Serpent has a taste for fish. As long as you can feed them, they should remain friendly. So again, Second Mate Slugs here. This is a, I think it's a faction or something that we'll be building up with. So there you go. This is another snaky boy. Yes, it takes on the same look as all the eel mounts and everything else we've gotten, any other serpent mount. But these snake mounts are pretty cool, dripping with poison. Yeah, they got some nice animations and an interesting eye up there. That reminds me of the Fell. So that's kind of cool. Those are the 2 mounts that were recently found. Moving on. BlizzCon. It's coming in September. We all know that. Everyone's got their, your panties are tightening up. Everyone's all excited for what's going to happen. Most likely, I see more announcements about The Last Titan, potentially a cinematic as well. You got to remember, that's the roundup of the World Soul Saga, so we're probably going to get a bunch of cinematics leading into that one. And then at the same time, Classic Plus, right? Classic Plus probably going to take the cake as the big announcement of the con. If you're interested, there are a couple bundles that Blizzard's now selling for the con. Yes, the con gives the items and stuff away, and the people at home can also get these items. So a bunch of these bundles for all of the titles. There's a Diablo bundle, Warcraft bundle, Hearthstone, Overwatch. Every single property basically has its own bundle. For the Warcraft set, there's a couple interesting things here. First of all, we see the Rabitha or Rabitath mount. This is a really cool looking rabbit mount. Honestly, I'm not a big, rabbit mount fan, but this one's all shiny and glittery. Look at that. Wow. It's got like a void overskin to it. So this is kind of like if Xalatath rode a bunny. That's what you'd expect it to look like. So yes, this is a mount that comes with this purchase here. So you can get this mount. You can also get these transmog set here. So a nice little set of wings and a helm. So this is part of the package for the WoW thing. You get this mount, this set of wings and this helm, and then this decor item here, which is actually a born-again phoenix. This thing has an animation with it. So for any of you decor whores out there who love decoring up your home, yes, you can get this one. It looks like, the phoenix is born again as a baby phoenix, and then the whole little animation plays over again. So this is pretty cool. If you're into decor items, this is probably one that you're going to want to have. So again, it's these 3 items for the WoW bundle. Okay, so pay attention here because there's another bundle actually we're going to talk about. You get the bunny, you get the wings and the helm, the garb of the Dawnfire Phoenix, that's what this is called, and then you get this perch of the Dawnfire Phoenix here. But there is also another package here for $50, okay? The WoW bundle itself is $20, but if you pay $50, just $30 more, you get all the bundles. Okay, plus a couple other items. You get the World of Warcraft bundle, the Overwatch, the Hearthstone, the Diablo, and the Diablo Immortal, because you have a phone for sure, bundle as well. If you buy the package, you also get these items right here. So these items will also come with it. It looks like you get a Murloc that we'll look at here in a second. The Lich Queen May, mouse pad and pillow, or player icon and name card. Okay. So there you go. It's an icon. I thought it was a mouse pad I was like, what are they going to ship this thing? These are all digital items. So this is just another digital item. The Astral Cellular Portal frame for your Diablo icon. Some Diablo items here, mount trophies, and then 5 standard packs for your Hearthstone Desire. Basically, looking at this, the thing that WoW players will care most about is this Murloc pet. So yeah, this is a Xalatath-inspired Murloc. She's got the little shoulder orbs and everything else, even the hair. And it has feet, too. So if you're into that, there you go. You can get this Murloc pet. So that's kind of the bonus thing that you'll get with this. As I mentioned before, you can purchase the Warcraft bundle separately for $20, or you can get the $50 Warcraft Blizzcon Ultimate Bundle and get that. Get more with the Ultimate Bundle. Yeah, the collection here. The Blizzcon Ultimate Collection is included with the purchase of a Blizzcon Pass as well. So if you want to watch BlizzCon live, you buy the BlizzCon Pass. So if you're attending the show live, you also get it, obviously. And then there's also the link down below to get that stuff. So I'll put this in here. This BlizzCon, by the way, will be streamed live. So if you want to watch it, you can. That's free. The mention of the BlizzCon Pass, by the way, is the in-person event. I think I misspoke there and said the live stream event. It's the in-person event. If you're there, you're going to get these bundles. So congratulations to you. Moving on to the final piece of news here, another 12.1 PTR update. And this one's interesting. Eagle-eyed players have spotted an interesting update going on in the neighborhoods. That's right. So if you've flown around the neighborhoods before, you've seen there's a bunch of construction sites, a few plots of land that aren't meant for players to pick necessarily, but look like they're under construction. Well, Mr. GM pointed out that one of the constructs near the center of the neighborhood looks like it has been updated. So this is what it currently looks like in-game. And this is what it now looks like on the PTR. That's right. So the main part of the neighborhoods are just back here. Interestingly enough, there's some updated beams and stuff going up here. Clearly, the construction site has been updated. Now, what does this mean? Well, player housing is a thing, but guild housing looks like it's coming to the game soon. Guild housing is something that Blizzard has talked about. Guild halls is what they're calling it. Those have been confirmed and are coming to the game. And people think that that plot of land right there is going to continue to be updated. And when it's finally fleshed out, that'll be the announcement of Blizzard bringing guild halls into the game. Guild halls essentially will be a place where guild decor items can be placed, guild achievements, things like that will give you decor items. I'm guessing they're going to give like specific guild-based decor items because it doesn't make sense to just let all the players from the neighborhood throw all their fucking junk into the guild hall. There'll probably be guild-specific decor items, and you'll be able to build out a crazy guild hall where all the guildies can hang out. Yes, a guild house. You're always misspeaking. This is true. So if you're interested, by the way, this was mentioned at a PC Gamer interview. If you're wondering when did Blizzard mention guild halls, that's linked here, and I'll link this in the chat and down below. But this updated construction site, interestingly enough, the player base thinks that's where your guild hall is going to be located. So we'll keep watching this, stay up to date on it. 12.1 stuff keeps coming hot and fast, but for today, that is all in terms of news.